A first look at the Sherman's promise. When we first look at the M4 Sherman, it feels like a symbol of Allied strength and confidence. This was the tank that rolled across Europe in huge numbers, the machine many crews trusted with their lives. On paper, it looked solid and dependable. The Sherman wasn't designed to scare with size or raw power. Instead, it promised reliability, speed, and enough armor to survive the battlefield. At first glance, that armor seemed reassuring, especially to young crews climbing inside for the first time. What the armor really meant. As we look closer, the picture becomes more sobering. Early Sherman models had frontal armor around 50 millimeters thick, angled to improve protection. Against older weapons, this worked reasonably well, but as the war moved on, German guns became stronger and more accurate. Suddenly, that armor wasn't the shield crews hoped for. At common combat ranges, weapons like the 75 millimeter anti-tank guns could punch straight through. The armor wasn't useless, but it was no longer enough. The human cost behind the steel. This is where the story turns serious. We're not just talking about metal thickness or angles anymore. We're talking about people. Sherman crews knew their chances weren't great when facing Panthers or Tigers. The tank's tendency to catch fire after penetration earned it grim nicknames, and those fears were very real. Still, crews climbed in day after day because the Sherman was what they had, and it was needed everywhere. A sobering but honest view. So when we take a sobering look at M4 Sherman armor, we see more than flaws. We see a wartime compromise. It wasn't built to be perfect. It was built to be available, repairable, and mass-produced. The armor tells a story of urgency, sacrifice, and hard choices. And in the end, understanding that makes the Sherman's legacy more human, more real, and far more powerful than any myth.